Hey everybody, welcome back to Why Not RV. On this week's episode, we're going to be installing this mini electric water heater. It's 2.7 gallons underneath my main kitchen sink in my house. Now this can be in an RV. It can supplement your other water heater. You can put it right underneath your sink to have that instant hot water right at your faucet, and that's what I'm doing here in my main house. Let's go ahead and unbox this thing, see what we're looking at. Remember, if you want to learn more and make less mistakes while RVing, be sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like and a comment down below. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Okay, so right on top there is the product manual. You got some plumber's tape and a little fitting that's for your pressure relief valve to go in on the top of the tank. Let's take this out. As you see, this is where your pressure relief valve goes, but you got your tank with a dial and the plug on it. And that's really it. That's all that's in the box. Very simple, easy to use. If this doesn't fit where you need it to go, then you can't use it because you need to be getting fittings inside. So that is the only constraint here, is the space of this thing, obviously being 2.7 gallons. I'm sure there's other sizes available. A couple other things you're going to need during this install. Of course, I got some mega tape instead of just the typical plumber's tape that it came with. Of course, some PEX cutters or PVC cutters, a PEX tool. And again, this is just because this is what's typically in an RV is PEX. You got clamps, a couple elbows, and then a couple of female adapters to go right on top. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take these off. We're going to get those female adapters on there. We're going to pop this out and get the pressure relief valve in there. And all that's going to get mega taped around the threads before threading them on. Pop goes the weasel. And we're going to go ahead and get some of this mega tape on here to do a couple of wraps around. Okay, we're also going to go ahead and get these with the thread lock or excuse me, the mega tape as well. All right, so now we got our thread tape up here as well as on the pressure relief valve. We're going to go ahead and get all these threaded on and tightened down. Okay, I forgot to hit record when I first disconnected this, but basically I had my connection right here from my sink, and I just cut that off because I'm going to put this at the top of the water heater, and I'm just going to do a couple 90s into the water heater. So I'm just going to wrap that around to the side for now. Let's get this all cleaned up and get the water heater in place so we can make our connection with these 90s. Alright, so what I'm doing now is creating my connections that are going to go right from the water heater over to the supply line. So I'm just building this out real quick. Okay, let's see how far I got. I can take a couple inches off this thing. Yeah, that looks good to me. So let's get. Alright, so now I got my supply line coming up, over. I can slide this in place. Okay, now with my supply side in, I can also do my outlet side. Boom, that's that. So now I'm going to go ahead and cap this off. So I'm just going to go ahead and pressurize this thing and get water all the way in here before we plug it in or anything like that. So let's first check our connections, make sure we're not getting any leaks. Okay, so I've had this pressure tested. I have it on. You can see the light right now is on because I just ran the water a little bit, and no leaks. All is well down here. So again, this is by BN Link, and it's a mini tank electric water heater, 10 liters or 2.7 gallons. And here are the dimensions on it. Let me go ahead and show you guys. So you have essentially 13.75 inches wide, 13.75 inches tall, and 10.75 inches deep. Now, as far as I can tell, this can be mounted just how I had it there in the video, or it can also be on its back, dependent on your situation. Okay, so this has been installed now for 2.5 months. I think almost 3 months here. And using it absolutely daily, loving it absolutely daily. Again, it's only been a couple months, so I can't speak to too much in regards to the longevity of the unit and whatnot, but in regards to having extremely hot water for washing your dishes and stuff, right there, super quick, we've absolutely been loving it. That's it for this week's video. I hope you got some value out of it, whether you're researching something like this, or you're looking to install something like this, or you're looking for a little bit of a review for something like this. Maybe I'll do a follow-up on this a year from now to show longevity of the unit and whatnot, because again, so far it's been absolutely great. We love it. But thanks again for watching Why Not RV. We'll see you next time. Bye.